Hi everyone, 大家好, this is Jingwei, and today I am gonna do a quick guide on Baal, who will be the new dark tank that will be joining Global in a couple days, okay? So before I start on my video, I have a couple things to say. So first is that I know I haven't posted in a really long time, I think about a month. Yeah, and I'm so sorry for being so inactive. Um yeah, so life came along, stuff also came along, and stuff hasn't left yet. So yeah, but I will try to be more consistent with my postings, especially with the expedited release of global. So I will definitely try to be more active. Okay, number two, I have recently created my own Discord server, also for Pixel Heroes. So it's relatively new. There's not much people inside. Currently, it's just me and my friends, but I want to share it with you guys. I want you guys to join, because I am more active on Discord than I am here. So yeah, it's a free for all server. I'm gonna link it in my comments. I hope you guys can join and have fun. And if you guys have any questions, just ask over there. I will definitely answer you as long as you tag me, you know. Another reason why I created this server is because of the new Pixel Hero Southeast Asia that will be releasing on the 29th of August. But this server is not only for them, it's for everyone. So everyone, whether you're from NA or EU, please just join and have some fun. Let's just chat there, okay? Please. Okay, that's it. So now I'm going to start on the Bao guide. Okay, so let me first show you guys him. Okay, so this is him. This is Bar. Okay, his Chinese name is Bar, and I'm more used to calling him that, so I will call him that. So he is a true limited dark tank that will be released, I don't know, in a few days on Global. So he is great. Okay, let me just go through the skill description first with you guys, okay? So for his skill 1, just look at my screen on the right. Basically, he will deal AoE damage to the entire opponent team and additional max HP damage. There is also a chance for him to apply provocation, which is a debuff to 2 random enemies. So at level 3, which is at 10 stars, he also will restore additional 20%. He will restore HP equivalent to 20% of the damage dealt for this skill. So at level 3, he has a form of self-sustain with his skill, which is really good. And the provocation debuff is here. Basically, it reduces dodge by 5%, and after the enemy with provocation takes an action, so basically when they deal damage, one of the stack will be consumed, and the damage they deal will be reduced by 50%. So basically, the damage that they deal will be halved, which, if you think about it, is really insane if the provocation debuff does land on their DPS. So you're practically reducing the DPS damage in half. So yeah, that's really good. Okay, but take note that Bar is a transformation unit. So when he transforms into his Savage Beast form, his rage skill will also change. So yeah, I'll go through that now. Okay, so for his skill 2, whenever Bar receives an attack, he will gain a stack of Fallen Souls Might. There is also a 50% chance for him to launch a counter attack. So at level 3, the counter attack increases to 100%. Okay, so let's go through Fallen Souls Might. So each stack will increase Bar's damage reduction by 1%, 1.5%, or 2% based on the level of the skill, and control resistance likewise. So this stack cannot be cleansed, and there is a maximum of 15 stacks. When 15 stacks have been accumulated, Bar will awaken and transform into his Savage Beast form permanently. So this can only take place once a match. So in his Savage Beast form, his own attack is increased by 15%, defense is also increased by 15%, and he also gains CC immunity. So, yeah, very good. His rage skill will then transform into Realm Collapse. So main battle tactics is the name of his counter attack. So his counter attack will deal 120% damage to the enemy target with a 23% chance to add dizziness to the target. So counter attack with 23% chance to CC, that's also very good. Okay, so now let's go through Realm Collapse. So he will deal a certain percent of damage to the enemy team based on the level of the skill, with additional 15%, 18%, or 30% chance to inflict dizziness. So as you can see, he receives a very big buff in the percentage, the CC percentage from 18% to 30%. So 11 star is the strongest star that Bar can get to. Like the star that he gets the biggest power spike is 11 star, because the chance to CC increases from 18% to 30%. So basically, he also can restore 5% max HP for every target with dizziness that he hits. So that's another way he can self-sustain. Very, very insane. Okay, so now let's move on to skill 3. So skill 3, very simple. It is a basic stat increase, max HP, attack, and damage resistance. Also, when Bar receives fatal damage, so basically when he dies, he will clear all negative effects on himself and immediately enter the Savage Beast form if he hasn't transformed yet. Afterwards, he will restore 40% of his max HP and gains the invincibility buff until the end of the current round. So this can only be triggered once. For each level increase, will increase the HP restored. Okay, so yeah, now let's move on to the last skill, which is very complex but makes up his whole kit. So depending on the level of the skill, Bar will add the Cat Spirit Guardian buff to either 2 allies, 4 allies, or 6 allies. So this Cat Spirit Guardian is the way that Bar will protect and absorb damage for his allies. So let's just assume level 2 for example, because most people will hit level 2. So at level 2, he will apply Cat Spirit Guardian to 4 allies of the highest attack. There is a 55% chance for Bar to intercept 70% of the damage, and Bar will receive 75% of the absorbed damage. Okay, so take note that Bar, his damage, okay, his protection is very RNG based because there's only 55% chance. So sometimes he may not block the damage for your allies. So it's very chance like, unlike Gil, who is 100% but only for one unit. His skill 4 also has another mechanic, which is the Epidemic Contract. So just read over here. So he will inflict Epidemic Contract on the opponent with the highest attack, and when the opponent, okay, Epidemic Contract, basically when the opponent with the Epidemic Contract takes action, Bar will restore 5% of his max HP, and also 30% of Bar's received damage will be transposed back to the carrier. So it's basically the Aftershock skill but locked onto the enemy's highest attack unit. And this transposed damage cannot be redistributed, and it will only last for 4 rounds. Okay, so take note that the Cat Spirit Guardian will also only last for 2, 3, or 4 rounds depending on the level of the skill. So after the first 2, 3, or 4 rounds, Bar will go back to a standing unit, so he can't really protect the team anymore, but he's still really good. Okay, okay, let me show you guys demonstration now so that you guys will understand, because you guys won't understand anything. So this is him. He has 3 different skins. This one's quite nice, this one's not so nice, and this one's kind of cute. But yeah, let me show you how his skill works. So this is his rage skill, and this cat thing you see over here is the Epidemic Contract. You can see that whenever he receives damage, the damage is transposed back to this guy. Okay, and you can see that he will launch a counter attack every time he gets attacked, and the counter attack has a chance of inflicting the dizziness, which is a CC. Okay, so now that it's round 5, the Epidemic Contract is over. So yeah, you guys can just keep watching. So you can see that he got CC just now, but because he reached 15 stacks, he transformed and he clears all negative effects, and now he's completely immune to all CC. Now you can wait for his... Yep, so this is the Enhanced Rage skill. There's a chance to inflict dizziness, but it didn't. So yeah, this is how he looks like. Okay, now let me show you guys the protection and the invincibility mechanic. So let's just find a random guy. Okay, let's just find this guy. So this is him. Okay, let's see. So my Bar is currently 9 stars, as you can see. So he will only protect 4 allies. So let's just put 4 allies out there. Yeah, I don't want to pick too strong. Okay, 4 allies. So you can see that the the cat paws are the cat spirit guardian. This means that he will protect any of them, but it's 55% chance only. So just watch. He might not protect them all the time. So yeah. Okay, that he does protect and sometimes he doesn't. Hold on. People are not moving. Okay, why am I taking action first? Okay. Let's just give it a moment. Okay, look, he's protecting and then he doesn't. So like it's really very chance based. So yeah. And you can see that whenever he receives damage, the damage is transposed back to their guy with the epidemic contract. I don't know who is it on, but yeah, you guys get it, right? Okay, now let me show you guys the invincibility. I hope you guys understand. Am I going too fast? Oh, I didn't start. Am I going too fast? I'm trying to speed it up because I don't want my videos to be too long, and these videos always take like 20 minutes, and like trying to speed that up, you know? Okay, let's hope that Power dies right now. He needs to die. Please, please. Okay, why did he gain back HP? Oh. Okay, let's just wait. I just went out to have lunch, but I'm starving. It's 4. Okay, look, he died and then he transformed immediately, and now he will not receive any damage at all because of the immunity thing. So this will last until the current round ends, which is very, very good because imagine him doing this and blocking damage for your allies. So that's like insane, you know, if you think about it. He's blocking damage and but receiving no damage. It only lasts for 1 turn, but it's still a very good skill. Okay, now that the current round is over, the invincibility ends, but you guys get the gist of it, right? Okay, that's it. That's all that you guys have to see. Okay, so now let's talk about his build. Okay, and while I do that, let's just... Oh, it's Sunday, so I cannot do any fight for you guys. Well, that's too bad. That's too bad. Okay, let's go through his build. Okay, let me... I've added his build over here in my guide. Just but you guys can just check over here. Okay, so his best skills to use is physical combo, iron wall, and agility. So these 3 are the standard. Iron wall and agility are the standard defensive skills, and you need to use physical combo on him for more CC and debuff application. Proccing physical combo also allows him to deal more damage, and dealing more damage in turn will heal him more. So yeah, that's good. Okay, so for the other 3 skills, there are a variety that you can pick from. So we have Dispel and Exterminate. These 2 are very utility-like skills. Highly recommended to use Dispel. It's a very important skill that you need later on into the game because there's a lot of buffs. So yeah, Dispel is very important. Okay, you will also need either Control or Taunt. Choose either one, do not use both. So using Control will increase the chance of him applying the Dizziness CC, and using Taunt will add another CC probability chance, 15%. So it's really up to what you like. Both are really good. So yeah. You can also pick Force if you want more damage, or Dominance as a standard defensive skill also. If you ask me, I would recommend Physical Combo, Iron Wall Agility, Dispel, Exterminate, and Control. This is what I would go for. Okay, this is just like something I would go for. Okay, so now let's move on to the best gear set. So obviously use the 4-piece defensive set. Nothing much to talk about. You can also use mixed 2-piece if you want more damage, but I just don't see the vision. So maybe 4-piece is better. Okay, so for the recommended magic devices, I would recommend the best option to be this white color thing. Can I find it? Yeah, this thing. So basically when you fall below 60% HP, you will gain back 20%. So this is probably the best option for now. If you don't have this, you can use either of the mirrors. Either of them works. So yeah, just choose any of them. You can also use this green color thing, but I would recommend to use this on your weaker supports instead. If you are currently in the early game stage, then just use the shield. Okay, so yeah, very simple. Okay, so now let's talk about his most notable awakening. Okay, over here, let me find him. my god, I have no time. I have to leave at 4:45. Let's speed this up. I'm in a rush. I'm so sorry. Okay, so basically his most notable awakening node is node 2 and node 5, which is level 5 or level 20. So let's talk about node 2, which is level 5. So the main thing about node 2 is that it buffs the provocation debuff such that instead of dealing 50% damage, the opponent with provocation will only deal 5% damage. So that's like a 95% decrease in damage dealt for the opponent. So if this falls on their DPS, it's deadly. They're practically dealing 5% damage. It's really, really good. So I would recommend getting that. Very good. So for node 5, which is level 20, it basically just increases the counter attack CC rate from 23% to 30%. So, you know, more CC chance is always better. Okay, so my thoughts on Bar. He will be the best tank for a very long time. Massive upgrade from Gil. Literally like thrice her weight, you know. So I would say that a 9-star Bar is even better than a 13-star Gil at tanking. So you guys may not believe me, but when he comes out, just test it out yourself. You guys will definitely see my vision. Okay, so he has very good debuffs, constant counter attack, and the counter attack can CC with very good defensive buffs, self healing, and a full turn damage immunity. Basically, he has it all except for damage. So yeah, that's really good. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So now let me show you guys my power. Take note that my power is only 9 stars. So yeah, he's kind of trash. But basically, I'm using physical combo and control, dispel and force, and iron wall. If I can get him to 11 stars, I will use agility here. So yeah, and I'm using the full 4-piece defensive set. Now let me show you guys leaderboard builds. So we recently had a new tank that kicked off Bar, but some people are still using him. So let me find. Okay, top 3 already stopped using him. Okay, there's one here. So this guy, he's using the mixed 2-piece, understandable for more damage. He's using physical combo, dispel, iron wall, agility, taunt, and exterminate. So yeah, that's a nice set. He's also using the red mirror. Okay, so let's see next one. Okay, he's here. 4-piece defensive set, agility, dominance, aftershock, force, blessings, and physical combo. So there's one wrong thing, which is blessings. You do not need blessings nor resilience on Bar, as he has full CC immunity after transformation. So both of those skills are very useless on him. And this guy uses aftershock, which is a decent option, but it basically just deals more damage. It rebounds damage back to the opponent, which is just damage. There's not much utility. I would say just leave the damage dealing to your DPS. Okay, my thoughts. Okay, last one. Okay, so this guy, defensive set, a agility, dominance, iron wall, physical combo, and resilience control. So once again, very nice build. Resilience is useless. Okay, so now you guys have seen the leaderboard builds, and you guys can choose your builds yourself. Okay, now my ending thoughts. Basically Power is a very, very good tank, the best tank, probably for like 1 whole year until the new tank comes out. So I don't care if you have no gems, just try to pull him. 8-star Power will outperform your max skill. I'm confident, okay? I'm very confident. Just trust me on this. Just get Power. You guys may have some thoughts on like Power becomes useless after 3 turns because he doesn't protect anymore. But he brings much more to the table even if he's just a standing unit than Gale. Because, I mean, do you ever see Gale protecting more than, 5 turns? Yeah. I will also release a video, newer video where I will compare Gale, Bar, and the new tank in CN. So you guys can wait for that, okay? So now I've come to the end of my video. I know it's a very long video and I'm so sorry, but thank you guys for watching so long, I guess, and I will try to post more often. And please, please, please join my new Discord server. Okay, please. I really want more people there. Make it more lively. And I hope the Southeast Asia Pixel Heroes people will also join because it's releasing soon. Okay, that's all. I yap too much. Thank you guys and 再见 everybody. Bye bye.